welcome to Mystic Healing and Tarot by Nina. I am here with the February 2020 Mercury retrograde message for the Geminis. As you guys know, the Mercury will be going retrograde on February 16th or the 19th. Either way, the shadow period has already begun, okay? So the craziness is already among us. A lot of you know Mercury is a planet of communication. So when Mercury goes into retrograde, it kind of throws a monkey wrench in things in regards to communication, in regards to traveling. Even people become more clumsy. You'll hear from people from the past. It just kind of throws a little bit of craziness in there. So this reading is going to basically give you the message of what this retrograde means for you in order to keep you aware and grounded during this time. So I pulled an overall energy, a theme in the energy for this retrograde for the Geminis. So you guys got discernment. So the theme for this retrograde is going to be about really being mindful and having good decision-making skills when it comes to a lot of things. For the Geminis in particular, I got an energy of some of you guys are trying to go too hard, trying to do too many things at one time, and you got the deep freeze in reverse. So this is saying, like, with everything that's going on, there is not enough energy. You're not capable to do everything at your best. So this is kind of a time for you to use discernment and take a step back in order to save yourself from, you know, accident. I got this in reverse. One of the things is accidents. So some of you guys, I don't know, like in regards to like exercising, but I got an energy of like people maybe breaking bones, because this is you carrying too much, doing too much, basically really spreading yourself thin. Okay, so this deep freeze is telling you like the pause is going to come, whether you take it willingly or you're forced into it. And that's why I got the injury. So it's like you can be forced into this pause. But if you're smart, you will just take this time to kind of tread lightly, use good decision making when it comes to, you know, making any commitments. For one, I pulled a love energy for you guys too. So in regards to relationships right now, you might be spread thin between, you know, work, kids, other things. And so this is you trying to, this is the Two of Pentacles. This is you trying to bring a balance, but in a way you almost don't want to bring a balance. It's kind of like you really need to step back and kind of get grounded within yourself to really decide what it is that you really want. Okay, because I just get like a very much of an overwhelmed feeling, and relationships might be too much for you right now. Okay, so the what it is that you need to know in regards to this is you guys got triumphant success, I'm sorry, and you got the Fates card. So this is letting you know that anything that is for you is always going to be for you. Okay, everybody has a purpose. There's a plan for everybody. What has your name on it only has your name on it. Now, you know, there is always divine timing. Okay, so it's like you rushing it doesn't make it more yours. You pushing harder doesn't make it more yours. It's already yours. So this is you taking control of the things that you can control and releasing the things that you cannot control, because the success is going to come. It's just that these other things need to be situated before we get to that part, okay? The other thing that you got was the Hermit in reversed. So with this card, I feel like there's a lot of you who have either been in depression or coming out of a depression, or you are fighting the, and it's not fighting, you are fighting the urge to kind of isolate yourself, and this isn't a bad thing. Just kind of go within, like in hibernation mode. But you definitely need to go within, because if you don't, you're going to be forced, meaning the universe is going to, you know what I'm saying, a situation is going to manifest so that you don't have a choice but to sit your ass down, okay? So do it willingly. The advice that you got with this retrograde Geminis is you guys got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is about karma. This is about, you know, breakthroughs, life's just turning points and going into life cycles. So it's like you guys have definitely reached a turning point, but there's a, like I said, the Hermit, there's definitely a cause to pause, to catch your breath and, you know, check your surroundings before you move on into this next phase. The animal spirit that you got with this is the butterfly, and it says transformation is beautiful. Okay, so part of this is you guys are kind of fighting the changes that are happening, or you're so caught up in everything that's going around you that you haven't been able to be aware and embrace the change. But this is what this pause is for you to realize that you have changed, and that change is beautiful. Transformation is beautiful, okay? The ancestor advice that you got was take note of intuitive messages. Again, the cause for pause is if you're going, there's no time for you to take, to be able to be aware and to take notice of the intuitive messages that are all around you. The answers are always around you. A lot of times we're so focused on the future and worried about things that we did in the past that it's like you miss the whole purpose, and that, you know, the present moment is the most important. Everything that you need is in this moment, okay? The romance advice that I got, 2 came out, so I went with it, was children. So it says that your love life is being affected by children. So like I said before, there could be, you know, in the romance world, like a sense of being overwhelmed. And it could be because you are really wrapped up dealing with your kids. And so this is saying, you know, your kids always come first, okay? Period. The other thing is that you got new love. So this cause for pause, again, could be, like I said, take a step back to see what it is that you really want. Maybe your kids don't like your partner, and this is, you know what I mean, a situation, opportunity for you to realize, like, hey, need to move on. But definitely, new love is on the horizon, and if it's not a new love, it's a new, you know what I mean, it's a relationship that has been transformed, and you guys are loving each other in a new way. So it says a new person has stirred up your romantic feelings. Change, anybody who transforms, that could be like a new person. Now, the overall message for the Geminis for this retrograde, I got protection, call back your call back your power, cut cords, and soul retrieval. So again, the cause for pause is for you to call back your power, for you to be aware, for you to, you know, go within so that you can get back. You know that people say, like, we don't change, we actually get back to who we are supposed to be, get back to ourselves. So this is definitely what's happening for y'all. The other card that you got is Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So a lot of people have been ending karmic relationships, and these are relationships that you have had for many lifetimes, and you know they are definitely coming to an end because the karma is being released, okay? The moon advice, the moon part of this message is the full moon. It says surrender to the divine. So surrender to basically what's happening. Stop trying to force things and just surrender. And surrendering isn't giving up. Surrendering is saying, my way is not working, can you help me? Okay, that's it. And you got, this is a time to give rather than to take. So for you to give back, give to your kids, this is definitely saying for you to give, and it doesn't necessarily mean monetary. This could be giving to the universe instead of asking. This could be giving more of yourself to your family rather than just, you know, kind of being and passing. I feel like really being more present with that. And then the goddess card that you got with this is Gaia, and it says Earth connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, and stay grounded. So that's really what this Mercury retrograde is doing for y'all, the Geminis. This is the cause for pause in order for you to get grounded, for you to get, you know, that soul retrieval, to realize these patterns that have been cleared, and, you know what I mean, move forward into your triumphant success. So I am excited for you guys. I'm wishing you all of the best, love and light and happiness. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.